And now we'll discuss polyurethane. We'll switch gears. We have Gleiciane Pelizaro. She's an expert from Amino, and she's going to be showing the PU solutions for the comfort line, technology, performance, and sustainability for the African markets. So Amino is one of the companies that really had a nice journey, showing their knowledge, their grit, their operations in the international trade. We made an interview with Gleiciane last year. It's actually a podcast. That's how we call it today, right? But we have this interview, and Gleiciane told us the evolution of Amino. It's a super class. So Amino, it's another great company with this great professional, and they know exactly what is the important information to convey to our customers. Okay, Gleicie is on the screen with you. So she came to the studio last time. This time she's with us online. No coffee then. Sorry about this. There was this great interview last year. I was telling them about our interview, speaking about Amino's journey. So we're always tracking the conversations. So you tell us the directions that the company is taking, and you gain body, and now you are trading more internationally. So it's a good example for us. So thank you for sharing this information with us. Today you're going to talk about the comfort line, okay? Yes, I'm going to introduce the comfort line, very much oriented to the furniture sector, the manufacturers of pillows and mattresses and different foams. So I'm going to share with you our portfolio.
Thank you, Simone. It's a pleasure to be here taking part of this webinar representing Amino Química and our export team. Good morning to everyone that is connected. For starting, I will introduce myself. I'm Gleiciane. I'm export manager responsible for Middle East, Europe, and Africa. And today I will present our solutions in PU for the comfort line, with focus on technology, performance, and sustainability for the African market. Amino is a chemical company specialized in polyurethanes, founded in 1985 by our CEO, Mr. Carlos Roberto. Is a chemical company, chemical industry specialized in polyurethanes. We are in this market for 40 years already. Amino was founded by Mr. Carlos Roberto, and we are located in São Paulo. We have a production capacity of 2,000 tons, and we are expanding, acquiring new reactors and vessels and vats, and passing through a modernization process in our manufacturing area. We have an RD, in-house RD center, a team of technical engineers focused on research and development of formulas. We are signees of the Global Compact, reinforcing the UN Global Compact, reinforcing our commitment to ESG. We are also associated to our Brazilian Chamber of Commerce, strengthening our international presence, and we are also ISO 9001 certified and VDA, so comply with the most demanding requirements of the automotive sector. We are located in São Paulo, strategically close to the port of Santos, that is currently considered the biggest port in Latin America for cargo. It currently represents 30% of Brazilian exports and an important advantage in our international operations. As for the markets we supply, we are present in different industries, especially in furniture, automotive, civil construction, shoe manufacturing, refrigeration, hospital, among others. Our plant is 4.0 in industry, and our production is fully connected and automated with easy traceability from raw material, retention, logistics, production, delivery to our customers. In addition, we are highly consistent in the development of sustainable solutions. We have our low C line, which are low carbon footprint products contributing to reduction of environmental impact. And why is Africa important for us? We see that Africa is consolidating as one of the regions with the highest potential for growth, with growth rates above the global average, with a GDP of around 4%, compared to the global average of 2.5 to 3%. Africa is a continent with 1.4 billion people and 30 million square kilometers. If compared to Brazil, to the country, we have the African continent is 7 times our population and more than 3 times our extension. And the growth is pushed by the civil construction, furniture and automotive industries, which are the industries with which Amino has great experience, a thorough experience in Brazil. With that, Amino is able to serve this whole market. We are currently reference in automotive filters, flexible systems for mattress and pillow manufacturing. In civil construction, we have solutions for industrial flooring, spray system for heat isolation, and therefore Amino can contribute not only as a supplier, but as a local partner. Amino is now negotiating with a new distributor in Africa, and soon we will have our products being distributed in Africa. So now I will address our comfort line, which is the focus of my talk, and present our main solutions for furniture industry. So in this portfolio, we have 3 main divisions. First, additives, including catalysts, silicones, pigments, and performance additives, which are key for the control and optimization of our formulations. Second division is systems, where we have conventional flexible, HR, high resilience, viscoelastic, hypersoft, and integral skin. And the third division is CASE, our adhesives that are used in the production of agglomerated foams. Just going back here, I would like to mention our comfort portfolio that with all this structure and products we may offer, Amino is considered a strategic supplier because our main differential is having the full product potential, additives, systems, CASE. So while some companies focus just on additives or systems or adhesives, Amino has the full package. So instead of having to close one container or one order for each supplier, Amino can offer a mix of products in a single container. So now I will address our catalyst line. We have several catalysts developed. I brought the 5 main ones. starting by Amicat CRH 3001, which is a blowing catalyst responsible for promoting the reaction between water and isocyanate, so it helps the foam to grow. And then we have Amicat CMR 3300, is a gelling catalyst that promotes the formation of foam structure or framework, providing stability to the material, is one of the main catalysts to control the structure of the foam. We also have Amicat BC 3070, which is a blocked catalyst, ideal for formulations that require more time for processing. That is, more cream time and fast demolding, fast releasing. We also have the metallic catalyst, Amicat CMR 3280, which is a tin octanoate used to accelerate the formation of structure in the form, providing a better final result. And within them, we also have Amicat WCP 3900, which is a new generation of neodecanoate, tin neodecanoate, with Setipur certification for the most demanding markets in Europe and Africa. About our silicones, they have a key role in forming foams, stabilizing foams. It allows a uniform growth and stability. And Amino has also a good portfolio in this line for different applications, but I will present 5 of our main silicones. We have Amisil AMS 4230. It's a silicone for low and medium density with excellent block finishing. It also works very well in average to high density. It's one of our best silicones in terms of cost effectiveness, really versatile, and we currently have some customers in Brazil and the Americas using it also for medium to high density. Although it is described as low to medium, it works very well in all densities, really versatile. We also have Amisil MS 4960, which is for medium to high density, promoting fine cells and better density distribution. And we also have Amisil SHS 4124. It's a hypersoft silicone, high coverage in cell opening, and extremely comfortable. And Amisil SHR 4124, hypersoft, and excellent comfort. And Amisil SRHR 4790, viscoelastic, that controls the closure of the cells, guaranteeing stability. In pigment line, our pigments are developed as are in a polyol base with full compatibility with polyurethane systems. They provide high tinting strength, and now we are also developing our reactive pigment line, and which is the differential of our pigments is that they are more than color additives. They react together with the polyurethane structure, providing high color stability, high UV resistance and aging resistance, and high tinting power. So here's some of our pigments, but we have other options in our catalog. Performance additives. Performance additives were Amino's performance additives were developed to optimize the properties of polyurethane foams, acting directly in the quality and performance of the material. Our additives serve to control, improve, and personalize the foam according to our customer need. Now I'm sharing 7 of our main additives, but we have numerous additives in our catalog. First, the Amicel AMF 9022. It is a stabilizing agent, improving the finishing of the block, reducing defects, and with a better visual quality. Amicel AMF 9850, which is a mechanic additive, it increases the strength to tension and tear, guaranteeing durability of the foam. We have Amicel AMF 910, which is a softener. It improves the comfort of the foam. Amidur HHA 22001, which is a hardener, and this was specifically developed for the African market and Middle East, where we observe that this market is more demanding in terms of firm, rigid, hard foams. We used to have another additive for hardness, but with this greater need, we developed this new product. And we carried out in lab tests, identifying that our additive has better performance compared to the competition. Then we have Amicel HRS 9200, which transforms conventional foam in HR, high resilience. We also have Amicel OP 9700, that is a cell opener, and Amistab MEX AMX 870 to avoid the degradation, the thermal degradation. So now talking about our systems. Within our system line, I think it's worth it to highlight that Amino is specialized in the production and development of polyurethane formulations. We are not a company that supplies standard systems. We produce systems according to the customer specs. And we have a number of systems developed in Amino, but I will introduce the main ones. Our systems may be used for different densities and different applications, continuous and discontinuous machinery for blocks, cylinders, and pre-molded. In this presentation, the first system is viscoelastic. Amipol BVE is a system for block with high comfort, low resilience, and excellent adaptation to the core, ideal for mattresses and pillows. Here in Brazil is well known as NASA pillow. In this viscoelastic system, a success case that we had currently with an African customer, we started to work with them 2 years ago, and we developed visco-based MDE. We sent the material. The customer didn't produce MDI based, so just TDI. So we have to carry out many adaptations in continuous machines. And one of the machines, one of the most modern ones in the world. And after 2 years, we approved our material with several comes and goes because they have to adapt their machine, changing the TDI pump to MDI pump, and now we are approved. And yeah, March, we are sending 2 containers, and we have a full program up to June, orders up to June.
Then we have the Hypersoft. The Hypersoft system. Well, Amipol BHS system recommended for block production. It offers extreme softness, high air passage, and a tear resistance. And then we have Amipol MHS, which is a molded system. So in addition to providing softness, it provides a greater resilience and more comfort with less deformation. And finally, we have the latex system with the Amipol BTL. Well, this was developed to simulate the natural properties of latex. Within our system line, we have the conventional systems as well. And the HR systems, as we call them, high resilience systems. Beginning with the conventional, we have Amipol PFF for flexible foam blocks. It is recommended to be used at high volumes, and it offers a great balance between cost and performance. Very good tear resistance as well, and appropriate support. There are many versions, higher and lower densities, for example, and it's a polyether base. In the high resilience line, the HR line, we have Amipol PHR for molded solutions, very soft touch, versatility, and ease of processing, enabling the manufacturing of pieces that have different density levels. And the mass formulation can be adjusted. It can be injected, and deformation is always low. We have Amipol BHR, that is a block system that provides a very high resilience. And it provides balanced support. It's ideal to be used in applications that require greater comfort and durability. It can be formulated with the MDI and the TDI bases. And in terms of adhesives, our adhesive portfolio includes solutions to be used in agglomerate foam, rebonded foam, and lamination, providing greater efficiency to the products. The AMG 132 and ASF 1023, they are adhesives for rebonded foam that enable us to use the scrap of the foam. The rebonded foam can be produced, therefore, from waste, and this contributes to circular economy. The difference between them both, AMG 132 and ASF 1023, is that 132 is applied in conventional pressing processes, and it's cross-linked with tin. And the ASF 1023 was developed for applications in steam-based processes, and it provides a higher hardness. So this adhesive was developed to serve the African and Middle East market because there is this very specific characteristic. The market really likes a harder foam, so we developed this adhesive that can precisely promote more hardness. FFA, well, this line is oriented to lamination applications, especially to produce abrasive sponges for cleaning. FFA 133 is a monocomponent adhesive that is applied in a roll. And Amipol FFA 2169 and the 1067, they're bicomponent, two-component types of adhesives, and they may be used in spray. This ensures a greater flexibility and a better coverage. Well, this is the I spoke about our key products, in the comfort line. If you would like to learn more, if you would like to see more products and get to know the complete portfolio, feel free to get in touch with us. So this is my contact information. We have WhatsApp, email, and LinkedIn. Our website is amino.com.br. On our website, we publish content every single week about polyurethane. We have the blog as well, the many catalogs, the e-books. There's a great deal of content on the website if you would like to better understand polyurethane. And before we close, I would like to make this invitation to you. Please, we invite all of you to come and visit our booth at FEIPLAR next August, this year, from the 25th to the 27th of August. Our booth will be the D30. It will be very nice to welcome you, drink some coffee, and have a conversation on how we can better support you with our solutions. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, Gleiciane. Thank you, Simone. A pleasure to be here speaking to you once again. So we'll submit the questions by email, okay? So we're going to be on time here. So I'm going to meet Amino team in one of the Latin American webinars. It's April the 8th and May 25th we have the Latin American webinar with the very same purpose of this event. So we thought about manufacturing of the African countries in this webinar. In the Latin American webinar, we think about the most appropriate technologies for the Latin American markets. And they're going to be introduced at the trade show FEIPLAR as well. But we can give you a taste on what you're going to see at the trade show. So Amino will join us. Yes, I'm not sure whether we're going to be participating. I think Paola, my friend that is in charge of the Americas, she's the one participating in the webinar. Thank you so much, Gleiciane. See you next time. Have a nice day.